Hey guys, I'm back. Oh my god, where did my pen go? Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm back. I'm here with a professional camera that my bestie Sid gave me. Thank you so much for helping me with this. Today's topic. Oh, I never introduced myself. I never said hi to all the people. Hi. If you're coming back, welcome back. Hi if you're new. Hello. My name is Rochelle. I go by Shelly here because I just think that's better. Yeah, okay, so today's topic is freshman year, like college tips that will make the rest of college easier. So not just things you should do, not just things you should bring or have or whatever, but things that actually make it easier, like socially and academically, going on to other years, things that you should just do. First, I have my notes. We have 10. I have my pen so I can keep up. I think I'm going to go in order of academic things first, just to get the boring things out of the way. Okay, so really quick run through these. Learning to study. Everybody says that. I was a honors gifted student all of high school, took the AP classes, did the AP class, whatever. And I didn't know how to study. I didn't study because I was better than everyone. Not really. I was better than everyone because I was smart. I was a genius. I didn't have to study. Everything just naturally came off the dome. You taught it to me once. I never had to look at it again. I had it up here. It was just easy. And also all the busy work the teachers gave you and everything just correlated. So I really didn't have to actively, do much of anything. However, when I got to college, it was a whole different story. So when I got to college, it was very hard for me. My first year wasn't that hard, or my first semester wasn't that hard because I was taking classes that I kind of already knew. But my second semester was really hard because I was actually learning new stuff and I didn't know how to study at all effectively. Because in college, they don't give you busy work. Busy work is not a thing. Real quizzes aren't even really a thing, to be honest. Some teachers give quizzes, some teachers don't. The quizzes aren't really, So yeah, learning how to study, very important. And also learning how to study specifically for each class. I would recommend trying to look up, figuring out different ways to study for different subjects. Just so that way you can get that down. And once you get it down your first year of how to go about different subjects and how to study them, you'll get better at them going forward. My next academic thing is have a decent relationship with one teacher in your field. So it doesn't have to be the teacher that you're taking. It doesn't have to be a teacher of your exact major, but someone who is going into a field of something that you want to do, somebody who's done something that you want to do. 10 out of 10 would recommend, that you go ahead and, get to know that teacher, lay a good foundation, have a good, nice relationship. Like my biology teacher and my genetics teacher, I love her, got to know her, we built a strong foundation. So now if I need a letter of recommendation from her, she can be like, I know this student, I know how the student works, I know how the student thinks. She knows me more than just a name on a paper, a number, a grade. That will definitely help you. Now onto the really, really fun things. Okay, so this next tip is tip number, Trace. Tip number 3, go to events. Go to events. Go to events. First of all, you get free stuff most of the time. Whether it's free food, t-shirt, tote bag, candy, some sort of merchandise for the school. Go to events. You'll meet new people. You'll have new experiences. You'll get free stuff. Events are usually free. Go. They're often a really nice way to calm yourself down mentally, to be in a new environment, a new space. They're just a really good idea. Go to an event. Have a little bit of fun. Get to know people, especially your freshman year. You want to talk to as many people as possible. Because as I get into my other things, the people that you might settle down with in the first 2 months of meeting, more than likely probably not be the same people that you hang out with second semester or the rest of college. So you want to broaden your horizons of different people to talk to, and just that you're on a first name basis with some people. So go to an event, okay? Number 4 tip, this is for my makeup girlies, my makeup guys, my makeup days. Make your desk a vanity. Most dorms give you a desk. Make it a vanity. Make it a space for doing your makeup. Because I promise you, you're not going to use that desk to actually do homework. You'll probably do your homework in your bed. You'll probably do it in a lounge space. You'll do it at a study place in one of the buildings, in a cafeteria. You will most likely never use your desk for actual schoolwork. And you don't want to do your makeup like in a community bathroom. Who do we look like setting our face in that community bathroom? You know what I mean? Like all the germs, because people are dirty, all the germs and stuff in the air getting on your makeup brushes, getting on it, like, no, don't do that. So make your desk a vanity. Have it be where you do your makeup, where you have your things. Because I can promise you, as a person, for the last 2 years, I'm going to my junior year of college, the last 2 years, I tried to make my desk a workspace. When I tell you the only thing I ever did at my desk was my makeup, I promise you. So just make your desk a vanity. Just go ahead and do it right off the bat. Don't try to convince yourself that you're going to make it an office space unless you're a person who actually has like trained yourself to do your work at a desk. And you actually do your work at a desk in your room, I wouldn't do it. Because 9 times out of 10, that desk is not getting used for homework. It's not. And just be honest with yourself there, okay? I am finally learning, after 2 years, that being honest with myself, that I'm not using that desk. So, yeah, there you go. Tip number, what are we on? 6? 5? We're on 5. This is so important. Treat new friendships as like speed dating. Let me explain to you why. You're going to be dumped into a place where you're meeting hundreds, maybe thousands, depending on how big your school is, of people that you've never met before, who are at different stages in life than you are, who have different backgrounds, who do different things, have different likes, whatever. The amount of people, new people that you will meet, and the amount of people that you're gonna get to talk to over these next 4 years is crazy, okay? So don't tie yourself down to people that you meet the first week. You know, don't block out learning any new friendships. Like, literally treat it like speed dating. Get to know people real quick, get their names, get to know little things about them, see if you want to continue that relationship any further. If you don't, move on. Don't be afraid. Don't be like, oh my gosh, but what if I don't find another person who can tolerate me? Don't be afraid to, if you have a feeling the vibe's off, that you don't really rock with them that hard from the first meeting, hello, there are always new people. Always new people. Protect your peace. Always. There are always new people that you can meet. There are always new people that you can have fun experiences with. Why tie yourself down to people that you meet the first time and you're like, I don't know about this. I don't know about our vibe. I don't know if we're like this. If y'all aren't like this, if you don't feel like you could ever be like this, go ahead. So don't be so scared. Don't feel afraid being like, I don't really get along with this person. I don't feel like hanging out with them anymore. That's okay. Move on. So treat new friendships and meeting people like speed dating when you get to college, okay? Look around, get to know all your people, okay? Get to know people. Get to know a lot of people, okay? Because you gotta get to a point where you have a lot of people that you are kind of like on a first name basis of, and then you can weed them out. Figure out who your ride or dies are going to be. Figure out who your party friends are going to be. Figure out who you want to go to a movie with on a weekend with. Okay? Cool. Number 6 now. Yes. Communicate. This goes with the last one. Communicate your boundaries right away. Right away. Oh my gosh. Again, you're going to meet so many different people across like your entire 4 years and or more or less of college, of undergrad. You're gonna meet so many people, I promise you, so many people, okay? Communicate your boundaries. Communicate your do's and your don'ts quickly. Like, if this is a person who's made it very clear that they like to indulges in a little giggle juice or something like that, and you are like, you're just not about it, like you just genuinely don't want that, and they seem like, and they try to pressure you and whatnot, it's okay to be like, this is my boundary, don't cross it. If they cross it, move on. Again, like, saying what it is that you're about, what you're not about. Be strong in your feelings and how you feel, like the people that you want to surround yourself with. Because when you create those strict boundaries, then you know how to push people out that don't abide by them. And the people who don't abide by them, honestly, will probably not even want to step within your boundary because it makes them feel uncomfortable with the fact that you are not okay with certain behaviors and whatnot. So, communicate your boundaries. Communicate them fully. And be strong in them. On to number 7. I think this is 7. 7, which goes along with the last one as well. Peer pressure is real here. Me, in high school, I didn't necessarily feel peer pressured because I was surrounded by people that I had known for years who just generally knew how I acted and I behaved. And first of all, none of my friends really did anything, and I didn't feel pressured into anything. And even if somebody was trying to get me to do something, I never really faltered into it because it wasn't that big of a deal, and I could just go home and I could be home with my parents and my sister and whatnot, right? In college, you are alone out there. You are alone in a community dorm, in an apartment, in a house, whatever. When you don't want to participate in something, it can feel really isolating because everyone is gone. Everyone is out somewhere. Everyone is participating in something. You see it on everyone's story, and you're home, or you're in your dorm and you're by yourself. Peer pressure is real. And sometimes the peer pressure can lead you into doing fun experiences that you've never done before and that you really would like to enjoy. You just hadn't had people to kind of push you out of that comfort zone to do that, but it was something that you wanted to do. But there are other people who will want to push you to do stuff that you don't want to do. And you need to be able to firmly say no. Be okay with saying no. That's not something that I have on here, but be okay with saying no. Because peer pressure is very real, and you have to decide, is this a risk I'm going to take? And if you don't feel like being a risk taker, if you don't feel like gambling your life away, then you don't do that. Say no. Peer pressure is very real in college. If you didn't experience it in high school, you will most definitely experience it in college. For a fact. Trust and believe that. Okay? Alright, number 8. This is, don't expect relationships, like real, like romantic relationships when you get to college. And I know people say this, and when I walked in, I didn't expect it either. Like, I was like, oh, I don't expect it. But even my expectations of me walking in, like, oh, I don't accept it, I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it, but I had hope. Don't even have hope. Don't even have hope. Lower it all the way down here. No expectations, no hope. Because when I tell you, it's hookup culture city, and I don't have anything against hookup culture. I'm not in it. I have nothing against it. You get your groove on. You do your thing. Eat it up. More power to you. I am all for it. I support you. I see you. I love you. Me personally, I emotionally cannot handle it. Emotionally, I am not there. I would be a wreck. So, for those of you who are like me, who would be an emotional wreck participating in hookup culture, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't even try it. Don't even. Even your friends are like, oh, get a roster. Oh, do this. Let people do what works best for them. You know yourself. And you know that that's not for you. So don't do it. And just genuinely do not expect a real relationship. Don't hope for it. Just treat this as a chance for you to understand yourself as a single person. And I know this sounds crazy. And it's like, oh, but you don't know what it's like to want to be in a relationship. So like, I trust you, I do. Trust you, I do. I just started getting into this mindset of, a relationship is really not that big of a deal, and I'm focused on myself. I just got into this mindset in the last 3 months. When I tell you I've been thinking this for basically my entire life. I locked myself in a bathroom when I was 7, telling myself how worthless I was because I wasn't in a relationship and no one liked me. So trust me when I say I know what you feel, and I've been there. But I don't know how it happened, but one day it just clicked in my head of like, why don't I just be single and figure out like what it is I like to do? Why don't I just focus on enjoying myself and my singleness. Let me just try it. And I still have my days where I'm just like, wow, nobody ever wanted me because all my other friends have been in relationships before. I still have my days. Trust, I have my insecure days. But I don't every day think about, wouldn't it be great if I was in a relationship? I don't do that every day anymore. And it's so freeing and liberating. So that's number 8, I believe. Yes. Okay. Number 9. This one is cutesy and fun. Kind of goes with the third one about going to events. Do things you want to do even if it's alone. Within reason. Okay. I'm not talking about unsafe things. Don't go to a party alone. That's stupid. Don't walk in the middle of the night alone. That's dumb. Okay. But I'm talking about if you want to go to a basketball game and nobody wants to go alone. If you want to go to like a cute little diversity day thing, go alone. Little events that are happening on campus, little like things like sometimes like my school will have like things where like you can make stuffed animals and you can paint and there's bingo and all these things. You can go alone. Figure out like you can find people there. Get to know new people. Have new experiences. If you really want to do something, you can do it alone. And that goes kind of with my last one with learning how to be alone. Enjoy it. Like, figure out what it is that you like to do because you have yourself for life. You're the only person you're going to have next to you your entire life. The only person who's going to be a ride or die and rock with you forever. So I suggest you figure out what you like to do alone. Do it. Have a little bit of fun. Last one. Last quick little thing here is Yik Yak. Get Yik Yak. So if you don't know what Yik Yak is like this anonymous forum thing, right? Where now they have it set up where you have to like verify the school that you go to. But they put you in a little group of all the people that are like signed into your school. And it's anonymous. Unless you want to have like an emoji saying who you are. But it's like nobody knows it's you. I love it. First of all, you get all the tea on there, right? They let you know when parties have ended, which parties are good. So that way you don't have to drive around and figure it out. They let you know which teachers are bad, which teachers are good. Let you know what just happened with whatever. Like the Wi-Fi went out of my school or something, and we found out it was hackers. Crazy. Found out on Yik Yak. You can also just ask anonymously about things going on campus without having to feel necessarily stupid because nobody knows that it's you. Okay, somebody might be coming for you in the comments like, ew, that was a dumb question, but nobody knows it's you, so there's really no accountability there. Get Yik Yak. You can literally ask anything on there as long as it's not hate speech. So don't do that. But you can literally ask anything on there and get information back on your college and the people near you. And then they also have like separate little like things of like relationships, Am I the Asshole, sex advice, relationship dating advice, there's lesbian dating advice. There's all these different subgroups of things that you can join into on Yik Yak. I love Yik Yak. It gives me so much information. And yeah, the anonymity is pretty sweet there too. So those are my freshman college tips. Well, 10 freshman college tips that make college easier. If I come up with more, I'll make another video. And if there are more videos that you guys want me to make, let me know. But yeah, this was fun. This was exciting. I think I got all my thoughts out without veering too far from what I want to talk about. But yeah, I enjoyed making this video. I enjoyed having you guys here with me. If you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I feel like I'm a pretty, I hate that I'm about to say this, I feel like I'm a pretty down-to-earth girly. I think I have a lot of advice and fun things I can talk about here. But this is a two-way street, so let me know things that you want to see. Sorry, I have to go get my mother. But let me know things that you want to see, and things like that. I have some ideas of stuff that I'm gonna do. But until next time, subscribe, like, share, all the fun things. Follow me on my socials. I have Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok. I'm trying to be more social on Instagram and Snapchat. I'm really trying. TikTok, I'm always on there. Trust and believe that I'm on TikTok all the time. So yeah, follow me on those, and it's been great seeing you. Bye.